Hey everybody out there, this is Seto Kaiba from your Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat channel, and today guys we are going to be talking about, is there just one way to build a deck, or are there multiple ways to build a deck? And my thoughts on this, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Now, some players out there believe that there is just one way to build a deck. And I remember when not too long ago, Mr. Patrick Hoban won with his Mermail deck, and everybody was talking about Upstart and Reckless Greed and how good they were and things of this nature, that I read an article that the guy was giving tips about how to build a Mermail deck. And the guy said that if you do not run 3 Upstart Goblin and 3 Reckless Greed in your Mermail deck, you were a bad Mermail player. And I completely disagree with that argument. Why? Why do I say I disagree? I've always believed that there's not just one way to build a deck. And many players out there believe that just because a deck topped an event, that build of the deck is the best build out there. That's the deck I should net deck. That build is the deck I should net deck because it performed very well. And granted, if it did perform very well, that's great. Kudros. Maybe his type of build works for you. You see what I'm getting at there? It all comes back to playing style and playing preference. That's why I say there is not just one way to build a deck, because it all comes back to playing style and playing preference. Each player in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a different playing style and a different playing preference. This guy next to me may play his Mermail deck differently than this guy. Does it mean it's better? Maybe he gets just as the equal results as this dude over here, X and Y. But does that mean this build's better than that build? No. If they equally perform better, if they equally perform, doesn't mean either one is better. It's built to their playing style. It's built to how they like playing the deck. It's built how they use the deck. There's not just one way. As any Gravekeeper player that's been playing Gravekeepers for a long time will tell you, there is not just one way to build GKs or Gravekeepers. There are a multitude of ways to build that deck, and there are multiple ways to build that deck and utilize that deck. There's not just one build. There was a time before the September ban list where you could actually mesh Gravekeepers and Dark Worlds together and actually make a pretty good dang scary deck. But you can't use that no more because of card banning and rulings and things of that nature. But there was a time you could play GKs like that. There's not just one way to build a deck. And that doesn't mean that this player over here has got a better deck build than this player over here. It's built to their playing style. It's built to how they play Yu-Gi-Oh! It may have more traps. Maybe that's why it performs better. But don't just think that because a deck tops an event, that's the only way you can build the deck. That's the golden rule. If it tops an event, that's the best build. I disagree. You have to build a deck to your playing style and your playing preference. So guys, do you believe that there is only one way to build a deck, or do you believe there's a multitude of ways to build a deck? Like I said, I believe there's a multitude of ways to build a single deck. Like I said earlier, also keep in mind, I'm not just saying this deck, one particular deck. There are a multitude of ways of building that single deck. I'm talking about all decks out there, all the different decks, from X-Sabers, Dark Worlds, Gravekeepers, Six Sams, everything. There are different ways to build the deck, depending upon the player and depending upon the player's playing style. So what do you guys think? I look forward to seeing your comments down below. I look forward to discussing this video with you. And until next time, guys, take care, have fun dueling, good luck dueling, and I'll see you guys next time. Seto Kaiba, I'm out of here, guys.